Once upon a time, there was a king and the queen ruling the kingdom happily, until one day they gave birth to a beautiful daughter with white skin, like snow, named Snow White. Not long after the queen gave birth to their daughter, she died. The king then decided to get married to a new beautiful woman, which he didn't know that she was disguised by a witch. The new queen was fascinated with her own beauty, and she thought that no one was beautiful as her. She would always walk to her magic mirror to ask, Magic mirror on the wall, who is the fairest one of all?" Every time she asked, she would always get the answer she wanted, that she is the fairest of all. After time passes, Snow White grew up and became very beautiful. Her beauty was known by the whole kingdom, which made the queen jealous of Snow White. The queen then started to hate her stepdaughter. Until one day, the queen went to ask the magic mirror the same question, but the mirror replied, "There is one woman more beautiful than you. Her name is Snow White." The queen got very angry that Snow White was more beautiful than her. The queen ordered her soldiers to get rid of Snow White immediately. But when the soldier went and captured Snow White, he couldn't kill her. The soldier felt sorry and took Snow White into the deep forest and told her to run away as fast as she could. Then Snow White walked into the forest, saying to the animals between the way, until she saw a small cottage and made her wonder, whose house was it? Then she walked into the house and found all kinds of small items inside. Snow White saw that there was no one home, so she started to clean the whole small house. After cleaning, she got tired and fell asleep. Not long, Snow White woke up from a sound coming through her ears. She woke up and saw 7 dwarfs staring at her. The 7 dwarfs asked, "What are you doing here? And how come our house is so clean?" Snow White then told the 7 dwarfs her whole story. After the dwarfs heard her story, they all felt pity for her and told her to stay at their home. In return, she would have to cook and clean for them. After many days, Snow White came out walking in the forest with the dwarfs. She sang on the way, and in the same time, a prince from another kingdom came riding a horse nearby. The prince heard the beautiful singing voice coming from to the other side, so he rode the horse to that sound. When the prince fell in love with Snow White immediately after meeting with her, and she also felt the same. After time passed, the prince came to see Snow White more often, which made them become closer. Their relationship developed, which made them all were very happy. But something interfered with their happiness when the queen got the answer from the magical mirror that Snow White is the fairest of all. It made the queen know that Snow White wasn't that. The queen ordered her soldiers to capture the soldier who let her go, and found out she was left at a small cottage in the forest. With a revenge, she decided to get rid of her with her own hands, by poisoning an apple with a curse. After that, she transformed herself into old grandmother and walked to the cottage immediately. When she reached the house, she knocked the door and asked,
"Is there someone home? I am very hungry. Can I have a cup of tea?"
The 7 dwarfs went to work in a town, and only Snow White was there cooking. After she heard the knock, she ran to the door right away. Because of her kindness, she invited the old grandmother inside. The queen, disguised as the grandmother, then told her,
"My dear, you are very kind. At least let me pay you back by giving you this apple. On the way through the forest, I picked this apple from the tree. I think it is lucky apple that made me meet you here. It looks delicious. Please take a bite of it."
With her innocence, she took a bite from the apple, and when the apple was in her mouth, the queen revealed herself immediately. The queen told Snow White that the apple was poisoned, and she was the one who ordered the soldier to capture her. When the queen finished, Snow White fell unconsciously, lying still on the floor. The queen laughed with happiness. And came out from the cottage immediately. In the evening, the 7 dwarfs came back home and saw Snow White lying on the floor with the poisoned apple. So they went to the prince for help. The prince heard what they said and hurried to the cottage. The prince brought every doctor, but none of them could cure the poison from the apple. After many months, the prince became very sad that she couldn't help Snow White. The prince thought of all their happy memories together and kissed her for goodbye. But the kiss broke the queen's curse, and with the true love, it made Snow White slowly open her eyes. Wow! It made the prince and the 7 dwarfs very happy. Then Snow White told everything she knew, that the queen was the one who tried to kill her. After hearing that, the prince took Snow White to her kingdom immediately. When the king heard that, he ordered his soldiers to search in the queen's throne. They found the magic pot and the cape. With his evidence in hand, he ordered the soldier to execute her immediately. Finally, when everything became as usual, Snow White and the prince got married, and they lived happily forever after. The end. Thanks for watching.